Hello my dear students, you are watching Path Maths online classes and me Sir Gaudiman welcomes you all in our maths tutorial classes. Dear students, we are doing the chapter limits and derivative, and in your last video we have learned about the derivatives of some algebraic functions as well as your trigonometric functions. So before starting or continuing our topic, let me recall all the things whatever we learned in your last video. So first of all, we studied about the derivative of x to the power n, which was given by derivative of x to the power n is given by n x to the power n minus 1. The first topic we studied, and this is known as the direct method. We have also learned the derivative of algebraic as well as trigonometric functions through your first principle also. So I am telling about the direct method only. So this is derivative of x to the power n is given by n x to the power n minus 1. And if in case whenever derivative is to be done in the form of ax plus b to the power n, this is given by n ax plus b to the power n minus 1. The case whenever two functions are in product form, then we can use the product formula, which is known as product rule, to differentiate the two multiplied functions. Product rule, which is given by if derivative of u and v two functions are in multiplication form, which can't be separated further, so it can be written as u as it is derivative of v plus v as it is, then you can do the derivative of u. The same case was also discussed whenever two functions are in your division form, then how can it be differentiate? This is known as your quotient rule, and this is given by whenever function is your in the form of division form like u upon v. So its derivative can be done by using this formula as v square is to be taken in denominator, v as it is, do the derivative of u minus u as it is, then do the derivative of v. And this is known as your quotient rule. Whenever two functions are in your division form and it can't be separated. Then we did the derivative of trigonometric functions like derivative of sin x we obtained as this is equal to cos x. Derivative of cos x is given by minus sin x. Derivative of tan x is given by secant square x. Derivative of, dear students, we obtained as cot x is equal to minus cosecant square x. Derivative of your cosecant x is given by minus cosecant x into cot x. And last, derivative of secant x is given by secant x multiplied by tan x. These are the all concepts which we have studied in your last videos. So we have to learn about the derivative of trigonometric functions as well. हमें याद भी रहना चाहिए कि sin x का डेरिवेटिव cos x होता है, cos x का डेरिवेटिव minus sin x, tan x का डेरिवेटिव secant square x, cot x का डेरिवेटिव minus cosecant square x, cosecant x का डेरिवेटिव minus cosecant x into cot x, and derivative of secant x is given by secant x into tan x. जितने भी फंक्शन जो c से स्टार्ट होते हैं ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक केस में, they will have a negative sign in the derivative. So this is just a rule trick to remember the derivative of the function. ये सारे डेरिवेटिव बच्चों हम लोगों ने फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल के थ्रू प्रूव किए थे, और नाउ वी विल यूज द रिजल्ट डायरेक्टली इन द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस. So the till question number 10 from the exercise 13.2 from your NCERT book we have completed. So let me do now the question number 11, which is your based on this the given formulas. So we have to just find the derivative of the following functions. Functions आपको given है और हम लोगों को उनका derivative निकालना है. The first question is your given as your sin x multiplied by cos x. So question number 11 is there. I am doing the first part. 11 question first part. We need to do the derivative of sin x multiplied by cos x. Let's see, dear students. two functions are there, two trigonometric functions are there which are in multiplication form and they can't be separated, किसी भी तरह से अलग अलग नहीं कर सकते हैं. So naturally we need to use your product rule. Product rule क्या कहता है, जब दो फंक्शन आपस में मल्टीप्लाई होते हैं और वो किसी भी तरह से सेपरेट नहीं हो पाते हैं, तो in that case we can use product rule to differentiate the function. So this is taken as u and this is v, and its derivative will be your sin x as it is. Do the derivative of v, which is your cos x, plus cos x into derivative of u, which is your derivative of sin x. Now we have sin x as it is. We know very well derivative of cos x. I have told you just 1 minute before. The derivative of cos x is given by minus sin x. So this is minus sin x plus cos x as it is. Now derivative of sin x is given by cos x. This is cos x. So we can write it as minus sin square x plus cos square x. And this can further be written as your cos square x minus sin square x. And बच्चों ये तो डेरिवेटिव हो चुका है, but further it can be written as your cos 2x, because we know very well this is the formula of cos 2x, which is given by cos square x minus sin square x. So this is the solution for the question number 11, first part of the question number 11. So next and the other parts you can do by yourself. This is your homework, because all the other questions are totally based on the derivative of sin x, cos x, tan x, secant x, cosecant x and cot x. Directly you have to use, because there is no हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल इज गिवन टू यू दैट वी हैव टू यूज फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल. आपको फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल यूज नहीं करना है, आपको डायरेक्ट डेरिवेटिव करना है. सो यू कैन डू बाय योरसेल्फ. सो लेट मी स्टार्ट विद द miscellaneous exercise. Miscellaneous exercise in which again we have to just find the derivative of the given function, and the question number 1 is there in which we have to find the derivative of the function from first principle. So let me do the one part from the question number 1. Okay, there are two parts which are belonging to the algebraic function and two parts are belonging to the trigonometric function. So let me do one part from algebraic and one part from your trigonometric. Let me do the second part of the question. Let's start the miscellaneous exercise. Question number 1 I am going to start, and this is your question number first and having second part. The function is given as your, let me take the function is your minus x to the power minus 1. Let me simplify. First of all, we can write it as 1 upon minus x, or simply 1 upon minus 1 upon x is there. This is the given function, and we want to do the derivative, but this is to be differentiate through your first principle, and we know very well the first principle is given by f dash x is equal to limit h approaches to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. This is the formula to find the derivative of any function through your first principle. Here we need the value of f of x plus h, because we have already the value of f of x as your 1 upon x. So f of x plus h will be given by, this is simply minus 1 upon x plus h. So now the question will be on limit h approaches to 0. Value of f of x plus h is your minus 1 upon x plus h, minus, what is the value of f of x? This is your minus 1 upon x, and this is minus 1 upon x. I am just writing here like this. This minus and minus sign will be cancel out, and this will be plus. So we can write it as limit h tends to 0. Let me write down 1 upon x first, because this is now of positive sign, and negative sign of 1 upon x plus h. Let me write after 1 upon x. This is now divided by h. Take LCM. X and 1 plus x is your LCM. This is your limit h tends to 0. Take LCM as x multiplied by x plus h. So this is your x plus h minus x upon h will be there. So x cancel होगा बच्चों, और ये टर्म नीचे आ जाएगी. So this will be your written as, this is limit h approaches to 0 h upon h into x of x plus h. h cancel होगा, और now you can apply h approaches to 0. आप h को आप 0 कर सकते हैं, आप h को 0 करेंगे तो दिस इज योर 1 अपॉन दिस इज टर्म विल बी 0, तो x मल्टीप्लाई बाय x इज योर x स्क्वायर. सो डेरिवेटिव ऑफ माइनस 1 अपॉन x इज योर 1 अपॉन x स्क्वायर. This was the question number part number second of question number 1. Let me do one more question from this question. Third number is sine of x plus 1. You can do by yourself. Let me do the question number 4. This is the fourth part of question number 1. Sorry. So question is given as your cos of first question and the part number 4. This is given as your like this. F of x is, let f of x is equal to cos of given as your x minus pi by 8. This is the given question and we need to find the derivative of this function through first principle. We know very well derivative of any function using first principle is given by formula f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. Now we are given with the value of f of x directly given to you. We need the value of f of x plus h. और उसके लिए क्या करते हैं, जहां पर भी x होगा उसको रिप्लेस कर देंगे थ्रू h like this, and this will remain in your angle. X is can be replaced by x plus h minus pi by 8 will remain as it is. Just put down the values both the function f of x plus h and f of x in the formula. You will get limit h approaches to 0 cos of x plus h minus pi by 8 minus cos of x minus pi by 8 and divided by h is there. बच्चों जितने भी क्वेश्चन आप ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस के करेंगे जो कि फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल के थ्रू हमें डेरिवेटिव निकालना है, उसके अंदर मैंने बताया था आपको कल लास्ट वीडियो के अंदर भी कि ऑलवेज वी हैव टू यूज द आइडेंटिटीज, फॉर्मूलाज यूज करने हैं. लाइक अगर cos x minus cos y है देन यू हैव टू यूज योर द फॉर्मूला -2 sin x plus y by 2 into sin x minus x plus y by 2. अगर sin x minus sin y है देन आल्सो you have to use your formula of sin of x minus y. Here this is cos x minus cos y is there. अगर cos x minus cos y है then it can be replaced by the formula -2 sin x plus y by 2 into sin of x minus y by 2. This is the formula of cos x minus cos y. So this is to be used here. In place of x, this is your x plus h minus pi by 8, and in place of y, this is x minus pi by 8. So I will take x as this one and y is this one. So this is your given by limit h approaches to 0 -2 sin x plus y. X कौन है? x plus h minus pi by 8 और plus y कौन है? x minus pi by 8 and divided by 2 also as well. This is your sin x plus y by 2 into sin of x minus y. X minus y is your x plus h minus pi by 8 and minus x, so this is x plus pi by 8 divided by 2 also, because x is your this one and y is this one. So x माइनस वाई करेंगे तो x जो प्लस का है वो माइनस हो जाएगा और माइनस से पाई बाई 8 दैट विल बी प्लस पाई बाई 8 एंड डिवाइडेड बाय h इज गिवन. नाउ पाई बाई 8 से पाई बाई 8 कैंसिल होगा, x से x भी कैंसिल है, सो द रिमेनिंग टर्म इज योर लिमिट h approaches to 0 -2 sin, let me simplify this one also. This is the x plus x is 2x and minus pi by 8 is -2 pi by 8 and plus h is there divided by 2 also in your angle, and the sine remaining terms is only h by 2 in the angle divided by h also. So we have sine function in numerator as well as angle is there. So जो भी साइन का फंक्शन होता है, जो भी साइन फंक्शन है उसका एंगल जो भी आपका न्यूमरेटर में होता है बच्चों वो हमें डिवाइड करना होता है डिनोमिनेटर में, सो दैट इट कैन बी it can be put equal to 1, ताकि ये जो वैल्यू होती है सारी सारी 1 बन जाती है. sin x upon x is always equal to 1. so sin x upon x बनाने के लिए जो एंगल है साइन का वो नीचे चाहिए. नीचे हमारे पास क्या है, सिर्फ h है और यहाँ पर इसका जो एंगल है वो h by 2 है, तो h by 2 नीचे बनाना पड़ेगा. उसके लिए लेट मी मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड बाय 2. so this is your नाउ द कंप्लीट टर्म विल बी योर 1, ये 1 हो जाएगी और बाकी 2 से 2 कैंसिल कर सकते हैं आप लोग और रिमेनिंग टर्म्स में जो भी h है यू कैन पुट इट इक्वल टू 0. सो दिस विल बी योर सिंपली माइनस साइन, अगर h को 0 करेंगे दिस टर्म विल बी 0 और जो बाकी टर्म बच्चों देखिए बचती है 2x minus 2 pi by 8 upon 2. तो 2 can be taken common, this is your 2 is common, x minus pi by 8 will remain there and divided by 2 also, which is your in between of their angle के अंदर ये 2 से 2 कैंसिल होगा, this is remaining as your minus sine of x minus pi by 8. So this will be your the derivative of the function cos of x minus pi by 8. So the derivative of cos x minus pi by 8 is your minus sine x minus pi by 8. So this was the fourth part of your question number 1 from your NCERT book from miscellaneous exercise of chapter number 13. So now we have to do all the questions through your direct methods. अब direct method से हमने derivatives कर रहे हैं. जैसे question number 2 is there, we have to just do the derivative of x plus a. Very easy question. You will tell it very comfortably. x plus a का derivative बच्चों क्या होगा, क्योंकि दोनों terms separate है तो separately you can do the derivative. x का derivative 1 होता है और a का derivative 0. So x plus a का derivative this is your 1. It is specially mentioned that a, b, c, d, p, q, r and s are fixed, non-zero, constants and mn are integers also. So यहाँ पर fixed values given है, so सारी जो fixed values होती हैं constant होती हैं और constant का derivative 0 होगा. तो second question के अंदर derivative of x plus a is your purely equal to 1. Now let's see the question number 3 and let me do this question number 3 and onward questions we will do in our next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.